All right, I went live early, so sue me. Hello, everybody. Well, hello, one person. Tonight, Matthew, we have one person that's going to ask 10,000 questions. Yes, how are we all doing? Oh, it's gone up to 7. How are we all doing on this Sunday, sunny, cloudy kind of afternoon with bugger all going on? I figured, why not just do it? I'm not waiting until 4 o'clock. Just do it. I've got 8 minutes to spare. So, yes, so we're here for a lovely Sunday afternoon chat, talking about all sorts of shit, whatever you want to talk about. Hang on, I've got something on my glasses. I don't know what it is. Oh, it looks like a hair. So it's not a pube, eh? Yes, so we've already got some questions in here. We might have some guests, or a guest or two, in the next 2 hours. 2 hours and 8 minutes, approximately. I hope the audio and the visual is good, because you know you want to see this and hear it as well, so you can hear all my waffling. Let me know if there's any crap going on in the video or audio. I've currently got it going on data plan rather than Wi-Fi. Yes. So we're here for a good 2 hours or so. I've got a lovely drink. I've got a Fanta orange, and well, it is orange, and it is actually a full sugar one. Naughty boy. They didn't have sugar-free. I've also got myself a packet of mini cheddars, which I shall be munching on. In fact, I might actually have one now. It looks like a flying saucer. Yeah, look, Paul, flying saucer head. Yes, so you've got 2 hours of me munching about 20 biscuits and spitting it out all over the place. Anyway, so what's been going on with me? What have I done this weekend? Right, Friday. What did I do Friday? I can't bloody remember. Oh, yeah, me and Papa Bowman went to the cinema to watch the Expendables 4. The Expendables. Yes. Yes. And then we went for a Toby Carvery, a lovely slap-up roast meal. And then what did I do yesterday? I did a video or two, and then caught up with some telly. That's basically a bit. Yes, it's been a lazy afternoon. So anyway, let's get into some of the questions. There's only 17 people in here. Usually about this time there's about 100. It's because everyone's waiting for me to go live at 4 o'clock. I'm here already, suckers. Right, okay, so who's first in?
In your calendar at 1600 hours. Just tell me if you'd like me to create it.
Piss off. Bloody watch. Here, bloody watches I had in the 80s. They never talk back to you. Flipping norther. Right, okay, David is here. Hello, David. First in. Obviously got nothing to do for the day. Good afternoon, Paul. This is going to be an amazing live stream. Wow, I wouldn't say that, mate. We're only about 2 minutes in. Love your videos. Thank you very much. And your live streams. Again, thank you very much. Thank you very much, David. Really appreciate it. And guess who's here? David's back. Anything happen about your Fifth Element 4K? What was squared? One of Bruce Willis's best movies. Amazing acting. That's a brilliant film. I absolutely love it. I love Fifth Element. Yeah, it's just so quirky. It's so weird. It's so tongue-in-cheek. Is it Chris? Who is it? It's Chris. It's not Chris Evans, is it? Oh, God, Ruby Rod. Who plays him? Chris Tucker, isn't it? Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker. Paul start talking properly. Yeah, Chris Tucker. I have no problem with him. He is a really annoying character, but he's so fantastic. But anyway, my Fifth Element. Yes, I did get a response back from Zavi. Not the response I was expecting, because I said, I'm not happy. I put my foot down with a stern hand. And I said, I'm not happy. And a comment came back saying, well, we're really sorry about this. We've ordered you another one. We get it sent out. I thought they'd sold out. I thought I was just lucky to get the last in the batch. So there must be like a bloody warehouse full of rejects. So yeah, they're going to let me know when they send it out. Didn't mention anything about returning the old one, so I'll just sell it or send it take it to CEX or something. Or maybe I'll do a giveaway if anybody's not too bothered with a scratch on the bottom. Oh, but yeah, I expected them to come back and say, "Oh, sorry, here's a 10% discount." But no. So whether or not I ever see the replacement, I mean, they might have just been bullshitting me, but who knows? We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't take too long though. Stefan is here. Hello, mate. Can't wait for what you have watched this week. What have I watched this week? Who knows? Friday I watch A Million Miles Away. It's on Prime. Yes, I did see that, and it's very good watch. Yes, it is going to be in my stuff I could be bothered to watch video later next week. We've even got some good stuff in there as well, and also one that I watched last night, which was, I keep forgetting the title of it. It's the Aliens. It's the Alien Invasion film on Netflix. I can't remember it. Something about going back or something. I can't. It's not a very memorable title. Anyway, that one. Yeah, so there'll be some stuff in there as well. Oh, and I didn't know that the end came off that, and there was another one on the other end. Oh, I'll start using that one then. Yeah. Paul, you're losing your train of thought. Oh, yes. And I've got to apologise in advance because I did watch The Nun. And I had to bring back a character. Some people hated the character. But don't worry, she's only back for about 5 minutes. Oh, bollocks. Oh, hello. We have a super chat. Where are we? Can I display it? Yes, I can. Just display it, stupid poxy. Hang on a minute. I know what I'm doing wrong. I was trying to view it on my phone in the YouTube app. Hang on, enter studio. Yes, I know I want to enter studio. Where do you think I want to go? Yes, I do want to allow that. And I do want to go in there. All right. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh,
that's
well,
well,
isn't
isn't it?
Yes,
Yes,
it is, isn't it? Hang on, let me get rid of it.
Yeah,
get rid of it. Get rid of it, Paul. Get rid of it, Paul.
Bollocks. That's better. Right, okay. So where are we? Professional as ever. Yes, Joseph Plaza. When he's indie, hang on a minute. You've got to have your thingy, haven't you? Let's get your banner up, shall we? Here you come. Super chat. Yeah, that's fun, wasn't it? Yes. Thank you very much, Joseph. That's gonna pay for the price of my next Costa. Oh shit! Hang on, how do I turn that off? Hello. It's echoing. Stop echoing. Right, hang on. I'm going to come right out of that. There we go. Right. There we go. Oh, bollocks. Stop echoing. Hang on a minute. I'm going to have to come out of this. That's better. What's a load of shit? Oh, dear me. Yes. What was I talking about? Oh, yes. Joseph, when is Indy 5 coming to 4K and Blu-ray? That's a very good question, you know. We haven't even got a date yet. I think it's on Blu-ray.com for sometime in October, maybe end of October. I foresee this, first of all, going to Disney Plus, as they usually do. and then maybe about a month later go into Blu-ray and 4K. So, or personally, I think November. I think maybe the first or second week in November. So I think that's what we need to look out for. Oh dear. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Stefan also says, I can't wait to... Oh, no, I've already done that one, Paul. To be completely honest, this stream's a lot of bollocks. Hang on a minute. I've still got to get rid of the bloody super chat. Oh, Christ. Shall I turn it off and start again? That's what happens when you're too bloody eager, Paul. Let's go back to the top. There we go. Right. Oh, Christ's sake. Here we go. Right. Hi, Paul. Hope you're doing well. I thought you were going to say EastEnders. I watched Expendables on release date, and it was absolutely awful. I know you weren't much of a fan either, but like me, you'll still be picking up the... You've got to pick up the Steelbook, because I've got all 3 on the Steelbook, so I've got to pick it up. I mean, yes, it wasn't good. It's got moderately entertaining action scenes, the first part and the end part. You never know, we might get an extended harder cut where they can put more digital blood. But it missed all the heavy hitters. We were missing all the Arnie and Jet Li, Chuck Norris, all of the old ones that we used to have. It was, I mean, really, it was just Stallone and Statham. That was it. I really didn't give a shit about any of the others. Dolph Lundgren, I think, was only there for a payday because I think he had cancer, and I think he needed some money for bills and things like that, because Stallone gave him a bit of a hand with that one. Megan Fox, there was no reason for Megan Fox to be there. It was just pointless. And I think Statham's character was going out. Was it with Charisma Carpenter? I think in the first one or the first 2. Cordelia from Buffy. I think he was in a relationship with her. But yes, it's the worst of the 4, unfortunately. One of the things I hated about Expendables the most was the mistreating of a certain core character who shall remain unnamed for spoiler's sake. I think if it's the character that I'm thinking about as well, yeah, it's like, why you're there? You know, you didn't really do much. We have Film Fanatic. Hello. We're all film fanatics here. We also have Sabian, the movie and game lover. And Dominic is here as well. And of course, you can't have a Sunday without your butt unplugged. Good afternoon. I am doing spiffingly fine, thank you very much. I hope you're doing good as well. We have Amy here. Since the last Voyage of the Demeter won't release in the UK, try to watch a recap video. Is it not being released at all? Is it just delayed because of, I don't know, writer strike and actor strike and bollock strike and all that kind of stuff? Because I've seen that it is available to watch on some illegal streaming sites that will remain unnamed. Why not release it? What is going on? Just put it on digital. Just stick it on bloody Amazon or something, or you know, on digital. What's the name of it? Netflix. That's the one. Oh, damn me. Paul is a leg end. Yes. Look, Rianne's here. Yay! He's happy today because he's bought some wrestling. I hope you have, mate. Sabian says, have you seen the new series 4 of Mrs. Brown's Boys? I've not, no. I actually kind of like went off watching this quite a while ago. I don't think it's as funny as it used to be. I didn't laugh once last Christmas, unfortunately. I think it's kind of like lost its edge. It was really funny when it first started, but it's just samey now. So no, I haven't watched it. I did find out today though that there is a new program coming back. Wish You Were Here. No, not Wish You Were Here. This Is Your Life. Do you remember? Was it Aspel that used to do it? I think back in the day, with a big red book. And apparently, it's going to be Stephen Mulhern. They're the only two people that exist on television: Stephen Mulhern and Bradley Walsh. They do absolutely everything. My work colleague said it's only a matter of time before they remake Only Fools and Horses with Bradley Walsh as Del Boy. It's going to happen sooner or later. It's the only work they can get. Dominic says, when's your next Blu-ray hunt? It's actually going to be Wednesday because unfortunately I'm working for the next 2 days. Yeah, I know, work keeps getting in the way. Typical. Yes, he did. He got some more WWE DVDs. Fantastic. Butts Unplug says, talk to me, let me in. I am talking to you. That's actually 2 films, isn't it? Talk to Me, that's one film, and Let Me In is another film. I think. Yeah, apologies for what you're going to hear this afternoon, but I've got my Fanta. It didn't splurt all over me this time. I'm going to have a sip. And you might get a bit of burping this afternoon, so apologies for that. All right, let's have a look at some more questions. What we got? Amy says, I will be here monthly, so that's why I have a crap ton of questions. Fantastic. Just to let you know, Amy, I actually do the live streams every 2 weeks, fortnightly. I just had a bit of a gap. That's why there's been a month. But yeah, I'm back here in 2 weeks, hopefully. Russ is here. Hello, Russ. Have you seen Cutthroat Island in 4K? I have it here. I actually got it from the studio, the film studio, or the distributor, and I've got a giveaway to give away as well. What else would you do with a giveaway? You'd give it away. So that will be coming up sometime next week. I've also got to draw the Evil Dead Rise 4K as well. Yes. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I compared it to the Blu-ray, the US Blu-ray. The US Blu-ray has got a DTS HD Master Audio 7.1, whereas the new one is only 5.1. And the US Blu-ray has got a bit of a harder edge to it. It's more bass. It's a lot more Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah. But the picture quality is a big improvement. I must admit the Blu-ray, the US Blu-ray didn't have any grain in it at all. The UK 4K has got grain in it. But I noticed the detail in people's faces a lot better in the 4K. So I think we have got a much better picture now. Leanne says, "Hi, Sabian, please don't ignore me." Amy says, have you seen a Neil Breen film? I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. I've not heard of that person. Sabian says, what's your favourite movie of the year so far? I think it's probably Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. I think that, along with Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and Across the Spider-Verse, are kind of my top 3 at the moment, although that might jumble it all up. And who knows, the Marvels might end up being number 1. Who knows? And we've got The Creator. I'm looking forward to The Creator. I'm seeing that on Thursday. Dominic says, have you watched The Continental yet? I have not, no. I was hoping to watch it last night, but we were watching Dial of Destiny, so I think I might watch it tonight. It's only in 3 parts, isn't it? But Yeah, I'm hearing mixed things about it. Amy says, have you researched the 2004 McDonald's strip search call? What? I've no idea what that is, I'm sorry. Donnie Darko is here. Really? Love your show. It is a big show, isn't it? Yes. Thank you very much. Pardon me. Amy says, will you watch Blood and Gold on Netflix? It's a serious version of Sisu. Is it really? I haven't heard of it. I've not heard of that. Film Fanatics says, I want to do Blu-ray hunts. Any tips? Get out there. Get out there, be yourself, and video everything you can and talk bollocks. It usually works for me. Who's here? We got Jake. Hello, Jake. Just finished watching The Lost City. Channing Tatum is so adorable in that film. The Lost City. That is, oh yes, that's the Sandy Bullock one, isn't it? That's funny, that is. The Lost City. Oh, am I thinking of something else? It is that one, isn't it? Yes, it is. I keep thinking that city, was it The Lost City of Z or something, or Z with Charlie Hunnam? I keep getting that one mixed up with it. But it's got Daniel Radcliffe, isn't it, as the villain. Film Fanatic says, how do I be as awesome as you? Don't even try. Yes. Oh, dear me. Luke's Film Unboxings is here. Hello. What's your thoughts on the release for the Wicker Man Collector's Edition? I haven't really seen much into that. I haven't looked that up. I'll take it's the original, not the Nick Cage one. I might need to look that one up, yeah, because I haven't seen much about it. Amy says David Duchovny will star in Pet Sematary prequel coming October the 6th. I've heard there's a new Pet Sematary coming. Actually, if there's if a Pet Sematary is a prequel, that means then all the animals are alive because it's before they all died. Surely, Shirley, don't call me Shirley. Sabian says, what's the best and worst 4K you own? Oh, my flipping Nora. I would say that the best 4K is probably going to be Blade Runner 2049. Same as a lot of people. Also, The Revenant, that is a corker of a transfer. Worst is probably the original Superman with Christopher Reeve, or Planes, Trains and Automobiles. That was a pretty bad 4K, that was. In fact, people were saying you might as well just buy the Blu-ray, it's better. But I had to buy it on 4K. Well, I didn't have to buy it on 4K, but you know me. But yeah, it's not very good. Bridget is here. Hello, Bridget. Amy wants to know, what's the worst film of 2023 so far? Probably the Expendables. Of ones that I've seen at the cinema, the worst. The most disappointing. It probably is. It probably is that. Yeah, unless I think of something else. I am good today, thank you. Yeah, we're just making my way down to the comments. Amy says, will you watch the Japanese Evil Dead Blood Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell? I don't know. I really don't know. And Amy says, hi, buddy, will you watch It Lives Inside the Indian folk horror movie? It Lives Inside the Indian. Is that what it's called? It Lives Inside the Indian. That don't sound very good. That don't sound very appetizing. You're not supposed to bloody eat it, Paul. I'm not sure. I've never heard of that one. David says, how many Bruce Willis movies do you own? Do you own? one of the best actors in the world. I don't know. Do you know? I've actually thought about changing my collection up, and rather than putting a lot of Blu-rays and 4Ks in alphabetical order, putting them in actor order, because then you know exactly where you're going. At the moment, I've decided to have even though I'm going through my complete Blu-ray collection, I've decided to reboot the collection and get rid of a lot of stuff. So far, I've pulled out about 30 Blu-rays that I'm going to sell. Basically because there's a lot of stuff that really I have no interest in, that I just picked up on the whim of it, and stuff that I have watched and really there's no rewatchability, or something that I'll never watch again. So it also helps with shelf space as well. You've got to redo your collection every now and again, and I haven't really done a big reshuffle, so I think I need to do that. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of space as well. And the main thing is it's supposed to be about quality. So I'd like to have more quality of stuff that I know that I'm going to watch in the collection, like Twilight, rather than just owning it because the first film was good. You know, take for instance Independence Day. I'll never get rid of that. You know, that is got one of the most rewatchabilities that for me. But Independence Day Resurgence, I've probably seen it once. So is it a film that I will go back to rewatch? That's one of the most disappointing sequels I've ever bleeding come across. So yeah. Yeah, there you go. Gert is here. Hello, Gert. Please, can you do an updated MCU 4K Amaray showcasing off from your shelves like you did previously? I will get to that. I can see all my MCUs up there. Yes, I will get to that when I'm going through my Blu-ray collection. And I've been wondering whether or not to kind of like streamline the 4K collection of the MCUs, because I've got 4Ks, I've got 3Ds, I've got Amarays, I've got Steelbooks, and I've got Mondos. There's just so much. There's so many MCUs. And I just don't know, do I really need all of them? Or just reshuffle them on the shelf, put the 3Ds somewhere else, because they're not like go-to every day on 3Ds, whereas the 4Ks probably are. Amy says, will you watch Saw 10 and do a voice? I'm not in any rush to see it, because I actually didn't like Saw 1. I thought it was very overrated and not my sort of thing. So whether or not I see it, I don't know. Will you watch The Creator? Yes, I'm going to be watching that on Thursday. I'm seeing double. Yeah, that must have been when I was messing about with the phone. What's the most annoying film you've ever watched? Oh, the most annoying. Oh, what is the most annoying film that I've ever watched? Coming to America 2, because it really, really annoyed me at how bad that film was, considering how classic the original is. And you had all the actors back, pretty much 99.9% of the actors back from the first film. They still bodged it up. And I haven't rewatched it since. It's just it's a one-time watch, and it's so disappointing. Very disappointing. Anything else more disappointing or annoying? I don't know. Probably that. Oh, hang on a minute. We've got a visitor. Piss off, visitor. Hang on, let's bring him in. Yes. Has he got any hair? Hang on, here he comes. Let's bring him in. Here he is. There's his baldness.
Hello.
It's Jamie.
Hello, how you doing, big boy?
You all right? I'm good. Where you gone? Oh,
I'm
well, that
still
lasted
might
long.
the internet playing up.
Oh,
Always
yeah.
does.
Get yourself better internet.
I need to.
How you doing?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Just been chilling. Went to see my dad this morning. Got attacked by the cat, and that was it. I came home, did some housework, watched a bit of a film, and now I'm talking to you.
Well, this must be the most exciting part of the day.
Yeah.
Probably the cat.
Yeah, well, bit of pussy action first thing in the morning. Can't complain.
Yes, we might have another. We might see another pussy later on. I think. Oh, Magpie might be coming on.
Oh yes, yeah.
If
Oh,
he's
thank
available. Yes. So, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, you was ill lately, recently, weren't you? How are you doing?
Oh, all right now, yeah. I don't know what was wrong. I woke up and I just felt like I'd been shagged by a train in reverse. So, but I feel better now. That's better. Yeah, I feel better now. But it was terrible. It was terrible. But all good now. So, and then I got drunk.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I heard that.
Oh dear.
You should do more Blu-ray hunts. Pissed.
I'll keep my Crazy J doing it. Oh dear.
Holy crap.
He's bad enough when he's sober.
Flipping Nora. So, what have you been watching lately? I know you watched I keep forgetting the name of it. The bloody alien film. What's it called?
No One Will Save You.
No One Will Save You. There. Why didn't they just call it It? I can remember that.
I watched that one, and I watched an old Robin Williams film last night called The Night Listener.
Oh, okay. I heard of that one.
It's good. He plays like a radio host, and he gets like this phone call from one of his listeners, and he looks into it, and he was like attacked as a kid. I'm not going to go into details; it's not very pleasant. But Tony Collette plays like his mother, or like foster parent, looks after him, and he goes out to meet them, and it's not what it seems. It's very good. It's very good, but takes a while to get going. But Robin Williams is always watchable, so.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sounds
good.
all right. Can I ask you a question?
I'm married. I'm sorry.
Where are you? Are you in a different part of the world? You seem very dark in your room. Have you got the curtains pulled?
No, yeah, I always have the curtains pulled. I've been watching a film, so I always have the curtains pulled. I was going to watch The Exorcist, but I left the mother-in-law at home. So, yeah, I've
never seen The Exorcist. I've never seen it. It'll be a first-time watch for me.
Oh God, we should do a watch along.
Oh God,
yeah, it'd be a lot of fun.
Do you know? Actually, that would be quite fun. Actually, doing a watch along.
Yeah, I'd be up for it. It'll have to be a day when Katie's not here. She won't watch it.
I remember it always freaks my mum out. She said that was a film that she'd never forgot.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw my video earlier, but I said that it was one of those films I've never picked up. I had it once. And then I think I sent you the Slippy Slip, and then, but I never watched it. I bought it, then I just took it back. I thought, no, I can't have it.
Yeah, but then again, this day and age, is it probably really tame? Do you think
it probably is? To be fair, I think it's more about the psychological thing behind it for me. It was like not the film itself, but it's known for being a cursed film, and. I remember at the time when we rented it, we had some weird shit happen when we were watching it. And it probably was just coincidence, but it kind of like freaked me out a bit. And so that's why I've never rewatched it. And a lot of bad things happened afterwards, like negative things. And yeah, it just put this little thing in my head. It's like The Entity. I said that in my video earlier. The Entity is another one I watched, and it just freaks me out. I don't even know why, it just does. But the film itself, I remember being scary, but I don't remember like being, I need a new pair of pants scary. But it is scary
afterwards.
Well, after all that stuff that was going on, like the phone call was the weirdest thing. It kept ringing, nobody was there. It was very strange.
Oh my God! Thanks for telling me that before I watch it.
That's all right. Hope you enjoy it. It's not like Insidious jumpy, but it's more like the storyline. It holds you, that's for sure. Yes. You Blu-ray hunting tomorrow?
I'm not. I'm working for 2 days.
Oh bugger!
I can't go out till Wednesday. I know I'm locked up in a room typing shit and answering phone calls. As you do.
As you do. Oh, you poor bugger.
I
I'm up
know.
tomorrow. It might be up tomorrow or Tuesday. Don't know yet because I'm not going to the pub. Well, I am, but I'm not going to get pissed.
Yeah, so I'll be going Wednesday and then Creator on Thursday.
What time are you seeing Creator?
It's about 12-ish.
I think I'm seeing it either 2 or 3. I think it's 2 o'clock in the Hisense. So
Yeah, the only problem is that when the kids are at school, they don't tend to have many early showings. They kind of start midday or a little bit later. My bloody Cineworld 6-screen Cineworld down Dover, I think their earliest showing is about 3:30.
Blimey.
I know.
Yeah, I'll go and see it. But have you heard what's his name? Flickpick didn't like it.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah,
That's
wow.
crazy. I didn't expect that.
He says a lot of stuff that no one likes. And also, what's his name? Adam does movies, or Adam talks movies. He's always slagging off films.
Do you remember or ever heard of the Schmoes in America? The Schmoes Knows.
Schmoes knows what? No, what's that?
No? Oh, they're a couple of. They used to, years ago. They called it the Schmoes Knows, and there were 2 guys, and they would do film reviews and stuff. One of them was really picky, and the other one was quite easygoing. And they go and see films and they review them. One of them's gone solo now. I forget his name, but is
it just Schmoes now, or is it the nose that's gone solo?
I don't know. I don't know. But he went to see it and he said it was very good. So we shall see. It's all about what you think, not what they think.
I think we're going to like it. It's Gareth Edwards. It's kind of got that Rogue One kind of feel to it, the look to it, mixed in with a bit of Blade Runner and other shit. So I think I'm going to enjoy it.
It should be good. It should be good.
Should we have a look at some of the comments to see if there's anything that you might want to wade in on?
All your viewers have probably gone now because of me.
Amy says, have you seen Polar starring Mads Mikkelsen?
No, but Matt Lucas is in that apparently.
Polar. Is that a series?
No, I think it's a film on Netflix. I haven't seen it. Or it might be Prime. It's one of them. I think it's Netflix though.
I was thinking it was the one where he crashed in his biplane, or he crashed in his plane in the Antarctic, and it was just him. And it was like, it's like Castaway.
That might be actually. I might be thinking of something else.
I don't think it's called Polar though. Arctic. It's called Arctic because I remember it sounded like Arctic roll.
Oh, I love an Arctic roll,
especially with some custard.
Custard. That's a new one. I've not heard of that before. I have to try that. You've got me intrigued now.
Dan says, are you going to be purchasing the motion picture Asteroid City from popular Wes Anderson? You mentioned you've got it on order, haven't you?
I've already paid for it. It's already ready for collection in HMV. The special edition thing, the Asteroid. I can't remember the name of the edition, but yeah, as soon as that went up for pre-order, I went and saw it. I liked it, and I thought I've got to have it because I have all of Wes Anderson's films. I do like his films, but they're very artsy fartsy or quirky for the sake of quirky. But I like weird shit, as I would call it.
I think the thing that I've never got on with his films is the way that the dialogue is delivered.
He's very different. It's the same with Shyamalan. And like Shyamalan, he has like particular writing, and they talk in a certain way. People say things in his films that nobody would say, and it's the same with Wes Anderson. He has his own sort of creative spin. The first one I saw of his was Rushmore when it first came out of Bill Murray. I'm a huge big Bill Murray fan, so that's why I wanted to watch it. And I really liked it, but it was so different. And then he had like the Darjeeling Limited, and he had the Royal Tenenbaums and Life Aquatic, which was a weird.
Yeah, I saw that one. I saw the Life Aquatic. I actually didn't think much of it.
It's for me. It was one of the weaker ones at the time, but I'd probably like it more now compared to like films that get released these days. But I really did like this.
I like the Isle of Dogs. I like
that
one.
Dogs is my favourite.
I still need to watch that. Was it Grand Budapest Hotel?
That's probably my favourite. It's probably
talking of
commercially
his
popular
films. The Asteroid City. Is it Asteroid City? Yeah, Asteroid City. I think Movies and Sue did that, and it was in a terrible stuff. And she said it was one of the worst films she's ever seen in her life. And I think she threw it across the room.
I can understand it. It's not for everybody. It's a
Yeah.
bit. You have to kind of his films. You kind of have to be on board with. It is very slow. It's very wordy. It's very odd. I mean, I took Katie to see Isle of Dogs because I thought maybe it'd be a bit more mainstream, and it wasn't. And it was. Katie hated it.
She did
She
she?
came out hating it, and I came out loving it. So at least one
Wow.
of us liked it.
Yeah, but yeah,
But,
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that one, but I don't know how I'll be with the rest of his films.
I think
But
you'd
I
like
reckon I'll
Budapest,
try.
and you might like Fantastic Mr. Fox. I think you'd like that one.
Yeah, because that's the same animation style, isn't it, as Isle of Dogs?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yes, Dominic. Yes, one of the worst films I've ever seen. That Easter Bunny film,
Oh, the Beaster Bunny.
The Beaster Bunny. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
God.
amazing. The best bit is
Brilliant.
when the Beaster Bunny kicks a football at the guy at the goal, and he gets splattered against the goal post. Well, the net. Oh, it's so funny. It's so bad.
We've got some pillows. I've got some pillows here.
Oh, hello, Blu-ray Bullet Brit.
All right, Pete.
Oh, Pete.
All right, Pete. Amy wants to know: will you watch The Open House? I'm not moving.
Open House. Open House, yeah.
Yeah,
I can't say I've heard of that one.
no. David wants to know what the picture quality like on Cutthroat Island 4K. Really good. Pardon me. Really good. Basically. Russell, oh God, 2 pulls. Yeah, that was when I was messing about with my phone. I think I can only just handle one. Jake says The Whale never had a physical media release in the UK. Did it not get even a DVD?
No, nor did
No, it didn't.
Everything
It didn't.
Everywhere All at Once.
That's right. Oh Christ, yeah, I have no idea why that hasn't got a release.
They're both good films. I particularly really liked The Whale. I thought it was really good. And when it was, when I was still waiting for a UK release, but I don't think I'm going to get one. The only way you might get one is if HMV get the rights to do like an exclusive sort of thing.
Yeah. It could have been an HMV premium back in the day, maybe.
Yeah, I think it would have been. It's a shame they didn't carry those on because Kermit's Ghost is really into all those, and
yeah,
he got the whole lot. It's got the whole. You've seen it. You've seen his collection. Holy crumbles!
I know.
It's like the dream, isn't it?
But I still don't know where he puts everything. Pardon?
Well, what he does in his spare time, Pauly, must keep to himself.
Yeah, because he's only got that room, isn't he? He hasn't got like an overflow room.
No,
he's always juggling stuff around.
Yeah, that is a lovely room, though. Oh, you just live there.
Amy says it can't be November since Haunted Mansion was released before Indie. I think they're just going to release Indie when it's been on Disney Plus, and that's it. But I mean, we're almost in October now, so it's got to be either November or December.
Probably for Christmas, I would have thought.
Yeah, hopefully. Amy says I hated Expendables 4. I love number 2. 1 and 2 were pretty good. 3 was all right. I never really had any problem with number 3.
Never seen the third one. I've seen 1 and 2. I liked 1, really liked 2, but I can't comment on the other ones. So
Mel Gibson was in the third one.
Mel Gibson. Apparently, Jamie likes that one quite a lot. Jamie Smith.
Jamie Batman Smith.
One of these watching. He's probably waiting for Crazy Jay.
Iko Uwais is such a good actor. Yeah, he was in Expendables 4. Yeah, you might be able to help with Film Fanatic. Any tips for starting Blu-ray hunts? What would you say?
Make sure you've got a good bank balance. Help does help. You won't by the end of it. I would say, well, does he mean like just going out doing it for himself, or does he mean like doing videos or?
I think maybe videos. I'm not sure. Oh wow!
I went there.
Oh, he's back again.
I would say just be yourself. Go out, see what you can find, And for your first one, just go out and see what you can find. And if you pick anything up, show it, and then, but just be yourself. It's the best way to be.
Although I think probably over the years we've all changed from how we started out. You remember what my first Blu-ray hunt was like. I was more wooden than Hayden Christensen.
That's going some.
But I've even seen a few other people, a few US YouTubers, and they are nothing like what they are now.
Yeah.
YouTube brings out the roughness in you.
I think when I first started, it was Katie's fault. She said, "Why don't you like talking about films? Why don't you do some videos on YouTube?" And I was like, "Who's going to want to watch that?" I said, "No, just do it." I said, "Well, okay, I'll do it because I want to talk about it." And then I had like 20 views was the most I ever got, and I just started talking about turtle movies. And then I was starting to watch people like Cool Duder and obviously the Wet Movie 1. I thought I could do that in the UK because always at the time you used to get like exclusives, like come with a book or a poster or like a bit of clothing or a toy, and like as to only exclusives and all that sort of stuff. And so I thought I could do that for the UK. And then I found you and I thought, bollocks, somebody's already doing it.
Someone's beat me to it.
But I thought, oh, well, I'll give it a go anyway. And then just started doing that. But my first video, the editing is so bad. And the music is just one piece of music for like 20 minutes. It's like, oh, my God, let's do my editing. And it's too loud. And that's the thing. I mean, when you first start off, you're quite sort of reserved. You want to put the best. It's like going for a job interview. You put the best version of yourself forward and try to be polite. Now it's like, fuck, shit, oh, bollocks, oh, what a twat. But you know, it's, and I am what I am. You know, what you see on
I
camera,
am what I am.
what I am and what I am. No, I am what I am. But obviously, when you do the videos, you turn yourself up about 10% a bit more because you don't want to go on camera and go, hello, welcome to the JB Powell's YouTube channel. Today we're going to go to Bournemouth, look around the shop, see what we can find, and then go.
That is exactly how my first Blu-ray hunt was.
I think
Just
mine
like
was a bit
that.
similar, but mine was never like that. But it was a little bit more than that. But now it's like you start your videos. Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for some more Blu-ray hunting. Oh yes, baby. And you know, you want to be approach. You know, you want not approachable. What's the way? You want to be just welcoming to people to your channel. Be a bit lively because. If you're a boring fart, who wants to watch that? You can just go down to the bus stop and watch people talk about the bollocks they want to talk about. So,
Bus wankers.
Bus wankers. So, yeah, I think you turn yourself up by about 10%, but you're always true to yourself, and that's all that ever really matters. And if people know who you are, they know that. I mean, people at work. I'm worse at work than I am on YouTube. I really am because obviously,
it'll come through your YouTube persona will come through. But I mean, most of us, I mean, I'm like this now outside. You know, I maybe not be as extravagant, loudmouth and potty mouthed at work, but anybody that's met me, you know, I'm a bit of a
twat.
Exactly, yeah.
That's
yes.
Awesome. Nah, you're good. The first time I met you was at the pub, wasn't it? At the Wetherspoons.
Oh yeah, for Brekkie.
Yeah, Brekkie, that was right. And it's just weird coming down the stair. I couldn't get a signal because he sent me a message saying, "I'm already here, mate," but I couldn't get a bloody signal. I come down, I thought, "Oh, there's Big Pauly."
Where the fuck is he?
There he is. But I thought, my God, it's just so weird when you meet people. It's like when my birthday thing in Brighton, I saw Meg's movies. I didn't know that Evander was going to be there, but I've met Evander before. But when Meg's turned up, I was like, oh my God, there's Meg's movies. And it's just, you know, and then there's Kermit. First time meeting Kermit was great. And he's honestly one of the nicest people you can meet. He is. And I think he's one of the best on YouTube. He just knows his shit. He loves his Wikipedia. Kermit.
I know. I just couldn't do what he does.
It's like when he
talking about it so much like that.
It's like when he goes at the end, we said, and it's time to go home. He goes, this is a film, and let's take a look inside and all that stuff. He goes, right, this starts Kirk Douglas, who was also in a film with Wayne Rooney.
I know. And he goes,
we happen to have starred in this film with Al Pacino. And Al Pacino actually knows the guy who did the score for this film, who is actually diabetic and goes to the same clinic as Christopher Nolan. What the fuck? How does he
And
know
there's
all
no
this shit?
editing. It's one take.
Yeah.
I
He
can't
spends
do that.
like the week remembering it all. I think he
I
like
know.
writes it all down and then remembers it like an actor.
Wow.
Yeah, he's very good at what he does.
He's
But
he's very he's probably one of the most professional blue tubers that there is.
Oh, definitely.
Hmm.
I definitely think he's the most knowledgeable. I'm just
Yeah, he's a
having
very
fun.
good tour guide as well.
Yes. Oh yeah, he'll take you around Brighton, say every nook and cranny, up the alley. Oh,
Especially when you drive down the wrong road and get lost and he has to come and get you.
that was a bit like Treasure Hunt with Annika Rice. That was right. Right, we're down on the 7th Street. We're going to go turn left 3 miles.
Yeah, without the running.
Yeah, I don't run unless there's a toilet and I need it.
Or to the fridge. Yeah. Here's one that you might be able to give a bit of an insight on. To be completely honest, last Voyage of the Demeter sucked. Because you've seen that, haven't you?
Yeah, I did watch it. I thought it was good. I thought it was quite good. I think it was a bit too long. It would have been a better hour than an hour and a half. But I can't remember how long it was, actually. It might have been 2 hours. It could have been an hour and a half, I think. It was good. It was like the middle chapter of the book. You know, there's a chapter of the original Dracula book by Bram Stoker where they was on the boat. And this is that chapter done to like an hour and a half to 2 hour movie. I thought it was good, but it just went on a bit too long for me. But overall, I thought it was fine. It wasn't anything special, but it could have been
Any
better.
idea why they pulled the cinema release for it?
It could be licensing or marketing. They're probably just going to put it straight to streaming now, but which is how I watched it. I'm not going to lie, I watched it on streaming. Streamed it from US in Air. But
yeah.
I like I said, I enjoyed it. I wouldn't buy it. I would have bought it years ago, but now, like you were saying earlier about, because I did just start watching them about dumbing down, slowing down your cutting down your collection. I've been selling more than buying recently, and there's some films now which I've gone to see at the cinema. I think, oh, I really enjoyed that, but how many times would I actually watch it? And I think, oh, just buy the ones that I would rewatch. And Wes Anderson's Asteroid City, I would watch over and over, not regularly, but I would watch it again because they're always quirky, and I do like the weird shit.
And when it comes to Blu-ray hunting, you go out there, oh look, this is a new release, let's buy it, whether you've seen it or not. Is it a film that's gonna, you know, how many times in a year am I going to watch it? So I think probably I'm going to try, if they're available, I'll either watch them at the cinema or stream them first, and then determine if it's going to be something that I actually want to own in the collection.
Yeah, I'm just going through some stuff at the moment, been selling stuff, and I just think I wouldn't watch that again. So well, I'll just get rid of it and put it towards stuff that I would watch over and over.
Yeah, I've already dug out about 40 Blu-rays at the moment that I know that I'm never going to watch again, or I'm going to watch it in 5 years' time, something like that. And it can make room on the shelf for, you know, stuff that I really want there. Pardon me. Like a few burps. Scotty's here. Scott, right, Scott?
Great Scott.
Watched Cape Fear with De Niro for the first time the other day. Great film. Yes. Really good film. Never seen the original, though. Who was the original? Was it Robert Redford?
Robert and Gregory Peck. And Gregory Peck.
Oh, Gregory Peck. Who is actually the grandfather of Spock.
Yes. Yeah.
Ethan Peck from Star Trek Discovery.
Robert Redford being Jonathan Ross's favourite actor.
Is it Discovery? Or is it Strange New Worlds? Strange New Worlds, I think. What about Exorcist Believer?
I'm going to go
see that.
Yep, going to see it. Yeah, it looks quite good. I don't think it's going to be as good as the original, but then the original is probably one of the best horror movies of all time. So it's
probably going to be going to be a good idea to actually watch the original first.
Yeah, I would. I think you don't have to see the other ones. I don't believe, because 2 was a follow to 1, 3 was its own thing, and I think there was a 4th one. It was either called The Beginning or Prophecy or something like that. I think that's a prequel. I can't remember. I don't really know the films that well, but I do know that the first one you definitely probably need to see, because I believe they have like one of the characters from the original movie in this one, and even I think Linda Blair might have something to do with it, even though it's not been confirmed. there's been some rumours going around.
I've really got to get my eyesight redone because this Sabian one, I thought it said, "What do you do for wank?"
Daisy Ridley, isn't it?
Where's my mitt? It's back here somewhere. Well, I work in an office. It's boring.
What do you do for work? Oh, well, I'm carer in a care home.
Do you care though? Who gives a care?
You have to be a carer. If you
I
care,
suppose
you've got
you
to
do, yeah,
care.
of course
But
you do.
yeah, it's basically everything that we all take for granted. I got really hit bad the other day. Got smacked right around the face. I'm sure there's a lot of people that would be very happy that happened to me, but at the time, it wasn't good.
What was it? What, a giant cock?
No, that'd be mine. Maybe that'd be mine one, wouldn't it? I got a boner and knocked myself out. No. But we won't go into that. But yeah.
Scotty says, do you know if the Fugitive is getting a 4K this year for its 30th anniversary? Don't know. It would be nice to get one. I do have the Blu-ray. US Marshals don't. Oh, he's gone again. US Marshals, I don't think has got a Blu-ray release in the UK.
No, it's a good film. That I saw it at the cinema. Robert Downey Jr. and Wesley Snipes, Tommy Lee Jones. Obviously, I like both films. I think they're both good.
Yeah, first one obviously is the best one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Amy says Grindhouse double feature has Planet Terror and Death Brew and has fake trailers. Yeah, I've got that. I've got the steelbook for that.
Yeah, it's good. I've seen the whole thing.
A lot of people don't put Death Proof into their Quentin Tarantino films, do they?
No,
it's sort of missed out a lot.
I think originally, in the UK, because they couldn't, there was issues or whatever reason, they split the two films. It was originally going to be a double feature because the idea was to do like the old theatre experience, like back in the day. You used to have like trailers and then you have the two films, an A and a B film. And but I absolutely love Planet Terror. It's one of my top 5 horror films of all time. I love it to pieces. It's just such stupid, gory fun, and the Death Proof, was it, or
Death Proof? Yeah, Kurt Russell. Yeah.
I liked it. The extended cut, which is the one that we got over here. Originally, they didn't have all the footage that's in the Grindhouse. They were shortened down, but yeah, they did extended cut for the separate film releases, and I did like Grindhouse, obviously, but I think they work better as like a whole feature, but it's whether you got the time to sit down and watch it for like 4 or 5 hours.
Well, having said that, I mean, look how long the new Scorsese film is.
3.5.
4 hours.
It's 3.5 plus trailers, making it 4. So
yeah,
I'm gonna have to take a catheter with me or something. I can't sit there for 3.5 hours on my ass. I think I struggle for an hour on the bus to go to Pauly. So.
Yeah. They would have to have an intermission. I know a cinema near me that will actually have an intermission. So maybe
they should bring that back because I was talking to my dad about
gives you
it.
time for a piss and go and get some more popcorn.
Yeah, they make more money at their but it's just 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes, you can go for a piss and get another snack. They make more money doing that, and I think they sell more tickets because. So I said to my dad, in the old days, they used to take 15 minutes and they all run out and go for fag and go for a piss, whatever. And it means you can watch it in comfort, more importantly. You don't have to sit there holding the end of your penis tip and pinching it with a peg.
And I think that's what puts a lot of people off as well, the length of films lately. We hardly ever get anything that's hour and a half or hour and 45 minutes. It's all 2 hours 20, 2 hours 40.
Was the same. Well, even what's it called? That's out. Creators like 2 hours and 15. That's fine. That's just about fine. But when it gets over 2.5 hours, I'm thinking, oh dear, I can't take a drink with me.
2 hours should be the limit. That should be it.
Yeah.
Ben's here. Hello, Ben. Good to see you back. How are you? I'm good. Did you like the new Doctor Who trailer with David Tennant and Catherine Tate? Yeah, I thought it looks really good.
Yeah, it was great fun.
Pardon me. I think it's going to be a good one. There's 3 episodes, isn't it, before Christmas?
That's right. And then it got, what's his name, taken over next year.
I think his first one is the Christmas one, though, isn't it? It's Christmas Day or Boxing Day.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I think he's
I,
his first one. Yeah.
I'm so behind a Doctor Who, I can't keep up with it.
I can never work out how to pronounce his name because I've always called him Nakati, and someone else called him Nakuti. Yet Movie Bug calls him Shooty. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
It's him from Sex Education, isn't it? Is he's in that?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I know he's in Barbie. I think he's in Barbie. But
Oh yes, he is. Yeah.
Ken. I'm just Ken.
Thoughts on Aquaman 2 trailer?
Yeah. Looks all right.
Yeah.
I'll go and see it.
Yeah, go and see it. But I think a lot of people have kind of like, we're done with the DC now. You know, we're done with that phase of the DC. Do we have to go and watch it?
It's a shame, really, because I think they were starting to build. I really liked how it all started with Man of Steel and Batman versus Superman, or Superman versus Batman, and yeah, I really was liking all that stuff. Well, oh well.
Steve also says, did you see the Rebel Moon trailer? Yeah, that looks bloody awesome. That does.
Rebel Moon. Oh yes, that's the new Zack Snyder, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Two-parter. Must be long.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
Zack Snyder, isn't
it? Amy says, hang on, where is she? Will you watch Retribution starring Liam Neeson? It's a generic film. Probably. I'll probably vote for the car. Retribution. Yeah, it's going to be an action film, isn't it? Liam Neeson. Didn't he at one point say he's done with doing action films?
Yeah, but they make money and he pays bank balance, so
yeah,
it's his pension scheme. Every Tuesday he goes to the pension post office to get his check for making one of these movies. I don't know who you are, but yeah, I think that's what I think it is when he's driving the car. It's basically speed in a car.
I don't think it'll be one that I'll rush out to the cinema to watch.
No, it's not heavy on the list. But I'll watch it. You know, if it's on, I'll casually watch it.
Yeah. Dave is here. Will you buy Psycho Blu-ray 4K box set? Probably not. I'm only really interested in the first Psycho. I'm not really bothered about the others.
Psycho 2 is quite good. Psycho 3, Psycho 4 I've not seen. I gave up after Psycho 3.
I think it follows the same line as like the Jaws movies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The first two are probably best, and then the others are just throwaways.
Well, yeah, certainly Jaws 3.
George is here. Hello, George.
Hiya, Georgie.
Dave also says it's a shame Arrow didn't include 1998 remake, although it's hated. Yeah,
the one with
and Hesh, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Never seen that one actually.
It was all right. It would have been nice to have included it in the set though. But again, it's a remake. It's not in the same set of films. So
I'd probably rather just sit down and watch Bates Motel actually.
Oh, that's good. I like Bates Motel.
Good series, yeah.
Season 1, but
the Pet Sematary prequel will be on Paramount Plus. Oh, okay. Yep. So it's not a cinema one then?
No, straight to Paramount Plus. I'll be watching that. It's a prequel to the remake that came out 3-4 years ago. Whenever.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed that. A lot of people slated that one, but I didn't mind it.
Yeah, it's all right. I prefer the original. The original is far much better.
Oh, yeah.
And I prefer Pet Sematary 2 as well. It's got Edward Furlong. From Terminator 2. What's his name? Edward Furlong.
Yeah, Furlong.
He's in that. And I like that one as well.
Are you going to be watching Saw, the new Saw?
Yep, got my ticket booked. Going to go see that. Yeah.
When's that, Friday?
I'll go see Saw, Marjorie Daw. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I can do an impression of Jigsaw, so I'm going to leave that for the video when I go and see it.
I suppose that Evander's going to be going to the screening dressed up. I should imagine so.
Yeah, he's got the costume and he's seen his photos. It's very cool.
I have, yeah.
Very cool.
There's some really good conventions in Norwich. We don't have anything like that down here.
Well, we had one, it was shit.
So your Bournemouth Comic Con should be quite good.
Well, yeah, it should be, but it wasn't. It was nice. I enjoyed it. It was good to go around and saw a few people that I wanted to meet, but there was nothing there. It was pretty much empty. If you see the video, you can see how empty the hall is. It was a bit of a shame, really. But I still enjoyed it. I always find some enjoyment out of it.
Sabian says, what's your favourite and least favourite movie animated franchise?
Oof.
Favourite and least favourite?
I would go Toy Story, being my favourite animated franchise. I don't like that word franchise. I think it gets used too much these days. Set series of films is what I like.
I think it's easier just to say franchise.
Yeah, the problem is there's so many spin-offs and remakes and whatever. But I was
bollocks.
Oh no!
I just knocked the iPad off.
But yeah, I think the best animated set of films or franchise, if you will, I think it's Toy Story. I think they're fantastic. There's not one Toy Story film I don't like. And my least favourite is probably Cars, because I don't like the Cars films. I find them dull as ditch water.
Do you really?
Oh, I don't like them.
I know the second one's not liked that much.
I've seen all three. The three was not for me. Not for me.
Okay. I would say yeah, I would probably agree with Toy Story. I'd probably agree with Toy Story on there. Least favourite. Oh God, that's a tricky one, that one.
Tinkerbell.
I don't know. Going outside of Pixar, I'm just thinking of like what we got in DreamWorks and that.
Madagascar.
See, they're all right. I enjoy them.
Despicable Me. They're all right.
They're good. Yeah, I like them.
Kung Fu Panda's good. I like the first one. Yeah.
There really isn't a series of animated films that I don't really like. I think I pretty much like all of them to a certain extent. Butts Unplugged says, is there a movie that doesn't have a 4K release that should have one? Of course, The Abyss.
I would say Critters, 1990 Ninja Turtles.
Oh, there's shit tons, isn't there? There's shit tons that should have a 4K release. And I expect one day they will.
Yeah, they'll pull out the bag and charge you £25 because it comes in a nice box.
Yeah. Zach's Entertainment Corner is here. Hello. Ben says, I loved Expendables 4. Great film to me. Good, if you enjoyed it.
I'm doing my De Niro. If you like it, that's what matters.
Sabian says, my least favourite movie of the year and all time is Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Of all time, really?
Wow. I've personally seen worse than that, but that's just me. Eternals.
Oh God, I'd probably have to say Cats.
Oh, Judi Dench licking the pussy. Yeah.
Ben says, did you hear they're making Smile 2? Cool.
I like Smile 1. It's good.
Nick wants to know, do you think we will get the steelbook for U571? Well, my order is in on Amazon and it says it's being delivered tomorrow, but it hasn't shipped yet.
Hasn't
what?
It's
saying currently unavailable, so I have no idea.
Hope so. I've not ordered it. I mean,
it's a really nice.
H2O is out tomorrow. Steelbook. I did have
it's a really nice design.
I've just stopped selling. I stopped buying steelbooks. Just one site. You drop it, you fuck for life, aren't you?
I know.
But you know, there are collectors out there get them. I've got a few steelbooks left. Did you ever get that it double pack 4K steelbook?
No, I've got them individually. 1 and 2 just in separate steelbooks.
Oh, I'm getting up. Ooh. Got to stretch the legs.
Ben says my worst film of the year is Talk to Me.
Oh, I like that one, but That's all right. Whatever you don't like, you don't like. You can't help what you don't like. You can't help what you do like. Where is that motherfucker? There it is. Hello.
Hey, motherfucker.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. There we go. That's the one there.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that looks cool. Did you get that cheap?
No, I pre-ordered when it went for sale. It was a bugger. Me and Katie were about to go into the cinema to go and see some film, and I couldn't get a signal, and this went live at like midday, and I knew they were going to sell like hotcakes, and yeah, I managed to get one before I went to see the film, but yeah, it's awesome. I do like. I got more my. You can see that all the Halloween 4K special editions.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. So, yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. Butts Unplug says, what happened to the good old days when Poundland would get DVDs and Blu-rays in? Yeah. Long gone are those days. What happened to the days when we used to go bloody Blu-ray hunting in supermarkets? Bastards.
I know. I still love that. Asda's the only one going, and they're cutting their stuff down.
Amy says, have you seen the images for the new Toxic Avenger remake starring Peter Dinklage? Fucking hell. Peter Dinklage. Oh, my God.
Looks all right. I liked it as a kid. There was like a cartoon series back in the day of it as well. Maybe that was Toxic Avenger. Or was it Swamp Thing? Both, probably. But I used to like watching both.
Yeah. Apparently, Peter Dinklage is responsible for not having any dwarfs in Snow White. Because he was quite outspoken about it.
I was like, Snow White's played by somebody who's not white. And it's the description of Snow White's character is white as face as snow. What the face is white as snow, whatever it is. It's kind of like, it's not really Snow White then, is it? No offense, not being rude. I'm not that way, but it just doesn't make sense to me. And seven dwarfs be played by 6'5" fuckers.
all they're gonna do is hobbitize them, aren't they? They're just going to be actual full-size actors, and they'll just shrink them like they did in Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
It's probably best not to go down there, but down this route. But it's just ridiculous.
And she's not getting saved either, is she, by Prince Charming?
Oh no.
Fend for herself now.
It's probably Saucy Susan to the rescue. Oh dear.
Daniel says, are you going to watch any old horror movies? Cineworld are getting back in like The Exorcist.
Yeah, we got The Exorcist, and I think maybe Christine. I think I saw somewhere, and there's a couple other ones. The problem is getting to Bournemouth. Bournemouth at the moment is rough as fuck. So going down, there's been lots of stabbings and killings recently. So I don't go to Bournemouth when it gets dark. And now it gets darker earlier. All these screens are like 8 o'clock at night. I don't drive, so that means I'd have to wait around for a bus. And where the buses are, the bus stops, it's pretty rough. So I don't tend to go out in the evenings to go see movies anymore. And I used to love doing that. I used to go out with friends and that, but it's too risky. It's just got really, really bad where I live. So that's why I go to the cinema no later than like 6 and get back home and get my pajamas on and get my pipe and slippers and but no, I know you don't go to the cinema too late, do you?
I don't go. No, I mean,
a lot of knobheads as well.
Dover would be all right. Dover's okay because it's in a retail park. Excuse me. And also Westwood Cross. You know, you wouldn't get all the shit people hanging about because you're going to be there for the cinema. That's it. You're not going to be hanging around because of anything else. But even going to like Maidstone and going to Ashford, they're so rough now that people kick the shit out of each other outside McDonald's. The amount of times that there's been fights outside McDonald's and inside McDonald's is unbelievable. It's just, and the police are like, oh, fuck that, I ain't touching that.
No, they're too busy eating their Happy Meals.
Yeah.
I didn't get a toy.
Yeah, and they when they do special showings, they do tend to only do them at night, don't they? They don't do like a few showings throughout the day.
Well, I'm
You,
gonna have
what?
to shoot off.
Oh,
I
okay.
think Katie's finishing work, so I've got to go meet her. So,
Oh, okay.
gotta be a good husband.
Yeah, don't leave her hanging.
Oh,
Pardon?
thanks for having me on. Anyway,
What the fuck's that?
I don't know what's going on. But anyway, thanks everybody for putting up with me, and thanks to Pauly for having me on. I'll see you soon, and stay safe, play safe.
That's right. Bye bye. Oh, and we're back. Oh, am I the right size? Yeah, there I am. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Jamie, for popping on for a little while there. Good old chat. He's a lovely man. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the other comments. What we got? Yeah, It Follows was super annoying. Oh, yeah, a lot of people like that film. I really didn't. It's just a film about these youngsters being terrorized by a killer sexual disease. Amy says, will you watch A Quiet Place day one? Definitely. Yeah, definitely going to see that. Dominic says you should do a video on the most rewatchable films. Yeah, I could actually do that. I was also thinking of doing kind of like a top 10 list of most disappointing sequels, because I do have quite a few. So that might be something as well. Amy says this is the best M. Night Shyamalan twist ever. Yes, Jamie is amazing. Good to have him back on YouTube. Butts Unplugged wants to go on a movie hunt, a drunk movie hunt with you, Jamie. Amy says, will you watch any other Rob Savage film he directed this year's The Bogeyman? I haven't really watched any Rob Savage. Rob Savage? Is that his name? I thought it was Rob Zombie, or am I thinking of someone else? I can't say that I've ever seen any of his films. Will you watch the Crow remake? Yeah, I'll give that one a go. Sam's here. Did you have? I don't know. Ben says, what's out this week? Oh, what is out this week? I don't think there's any biggies, although there is I think it's a cine edition of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I think that's due out. I do have my pre-order in for the Prey Steelbook, yeah, as well as all the Marvel and the Star Wars ones as well. Definitely got to pick them ones up. Ben says, have you seen Odeon doing late films starting this week? I think that's what we were touching on a bit, that it's a little bit difficult for Jamie to get to his Odeon because of the buses and the rough areas. For me, it don't really work because there's no Odeons around me. My closest one is in Maidstone, where Lulu and Claire live, and that's a good 40 miles away. So I tend to stick to Cineworlds and Views. Noah Mason's Film Collector is here. Hello. I need someone in the chat to explain Dear David. Well, it's not going to be me. Paul Penson's here. Hello, Paul. Are you going to get the 4K Hellraiser box set? Probably not. Probably not. Ben says, do you enjoy Ahsoka? Yeah, I think it's fantastic. It's one of the best Star Wars ones so far. And can't wait for Loki Series 2. Yeah, that's going to be good. Oh, Matthew is here. Hello, mate. How is everyone? I'm sure Jamie was doing pretty good. Amy says Polar is based on the comic from Dark Horse. Right, okay. Daniel says, are you looking forward to Killers of the Moon? And it's nearly 3 and 3. Yeah, that's what we were talking about with adverts, because you get 30 minutes of adverts these days. So you are talking about a good 4 hours. I will go and see it. I do enjoy certain Scorsese films, but I've never been a massive fan of his films. I'm more Spielberg than Scorsese, but he does do a lot of good films. Wes Anderson is not, in my opinion, they feel too artsy. Yeah, that's how I feel about Wes Anderson as well. We will watch the X sequel, Maxine. Definitely. I loved Pearl, and I loved X as well. Amy says, avoid Bird Box Barcelona. Yeah, I was gonna watch that because I enjoyed the first film. Dominic says, are you getting the Megan 4K Steelbook? I've definitely got an order in for that. Yeah, that looks really good. Yeah, and I enjoyed the film as well. Are you interested in the Fall of the House of Usher series from creator of Midnight Mass? I have no idea what any of that means. I'm sorry. Hey, Mr. Kermit's here. Yes, we were just talking about you, not behind your back, but I'm always watching. How you doing, Kermit? Dave says, now Disney are releasing Prey on 4K Blu-ray. Do you think they will release See How They Run and Barbarian? I don't know. I think at the moment they're just focusing on maybe the streaming exclusives like that and the Star Wars and the Marvel ones. So I don't know. Has Barbarian had a release anywhere, or is it a bit like thingy over here? Everywhere, everything, all at once. Just nothing, not even a DVD. David is looking forward to Monday's Blu-ray hunt, Kermit. I always enjoy watching you have a fantastic YouTube channel. Yes. Yes, so anybody that's not subscribed to Kermit already, go and subscribe to Kermit's Ghost. And go and subscribe to Jamie as well, Jamie Powell. And can you do me a big favour if you're not subscribed? Can you please go and subscribe to Magpie Movies? And what's it, Magpie Movies and other things? I can't remember what it is. Because he's on about 990 something subscribers, and we want to get him over 1,000. Please go and subscribe to Paul. Amy says, will you watch Suitable Flesh from Joe Lynch? It's a Lovecraft movie. Oh, don't know. Where's the old comments? Hang on a minute, I've got to go up a little bit. Steve071's here. Hello. And Super Steve Jones is here. Will you watch the Bob Marley biopic and Smile too? I'll probably watch both of those when they're out, yeah. Yes, The Raid. I've got The Raid and The Raid 2. in a double pack. They are really good films. Will you watch The Teacher Who Appeared in Everyone's Dreams film, Dream Scenario, starring Nicolas Cage? I'll pretty much watch anything with Nicolas Cage. I think I might have seen the trailer for this. I'm pretty sure I did. Is this the one where he's kind of got a big hair there and he's all bald around the top? And he's a teacher or something? Or am I thinking of something else? Hey, Pauly, have you heard that The Exorcist Believer will be getting a sequel called The Exorcist Deceiver? Oh. David says, Paul, are you enjoying watching the Chucky TV show? I haven't started it yet. Actually, I've only ever seen Child's Play. I haven't seen any of the Chucky sequels yet. So I might try and squeeze one or two of them in during October. Paul Robinson is here. No, the other one. Looking forward to Killers of the Flower Moon. But some plugs got to go and unplug. Thanks for popping along. Oh, yes. Looking forward to Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Didn't know that we were ever going to get another one, but yeah, looking forward to that one. And True Lies definitely needs a 4K. They kept saying that we were getting this and The Abyss by the end of the year, but I don't know if we are now. Do, 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 do. You can't say Hobbit. George says, are you getting the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs 4K? Definitely. Yeah, because I've got all my 4Ks for the Disney classics. Jamie's off to meet Katie now. George says, The Exorcist 4K, U571 4K, getting them. Excellent. Yeah, I got the steelbook for the Exorcist. I can't get it at the moment, but anyway, let me show you this, which I did that video for. Oh yeah, hang on a minute. Let me put that down. Let's put that down. Put it down. Yes, I put that down as well. I don't know if anybody of you saw the video that I did where I got a Sisu 4K slipcover. Absolutely gorgeous slipcover it is. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, very lucky to get that. Custom made, because you can get these done now. And it feels just like a studio one. So if there's anything that's in my collection and I need a new slipcover, I'm definitely going to seek that out. But a steelbook. Here's my Fifth Element steelbook that came. This is the one that's been replaced. It's lovely artwork, gorgeous artwork on that. I thought I was never going to get it because it sold out ages ago. Hang on, let's get rid of that comment for now. And there's the title down there. And really nice artwork on the back. Look how glossy, super glossy that is. I hadn't got a single dent on it apart from that scratch. And see if you can get the scratch. You probably won't get the scratch. Yeah, you can see it. Hang on. Have I got the right finger? Hang on. It sort of like starts from down there and goes up there. You can see that now. Yeah. It's really annoying. And that, actually, now that somebody's pointed it out, there's actually two scratches above it as well. It's like actually Freddy Krueger's gone. And I don't think it was done by Zavi, because most of the scratches over the top of the Fifth Element logo, but that was like that. So I think it was done in the warehouse. But apparently they're sending me a new one. So wow, we'll see. We'll see. Even though I think most of them are sold out. Okie dokie. Have we got any more comments? Because I think we're running out of comments here. Yeah, we're right down to the bottom. We haven't got any more comments. Anybody want to ask some more stuff? Otherwise, I might have to go early. Where are we? Oh, hello. My comments end at 5:10. I'm sure there's comments after that. Hang on, let's go back into StreamYard. Oh no, we're going to double ourselves up again in a minute if I enter the studio. Yeah, because I think I was going to say I think I might be losing some comments. Here we come. It's me again. Hang on, let's close me down. All right, let's have a look. Okay, where are we? Yeah, there's some comments actually missing. How strange. Shame UK is so bad now. I roam about at night, feel fairly safe. I guess I'm lucky it's still semi-okay around here. We've got Richard Ashby. Hope you're well. I'm now boycotting them. Terrible packaging and had no luck with them over the Bruce Lee box set arriving. Bash to hell. Got to vote with your feet sometimes. So I take it that's about Zavi. We have Kevin Birch. When you get in, when we get in Avatar, the first one on 4K Blu-ray, still from MV. So it hasn't been artwork yet. What kind of artwork do you reckon it's going to be? The first Avatar movie? You mean the steelbook? Yeah, because the steelbook's been on pre-order for a long time. I think they'll try and match it to the second film. I think they will. Luke's World of Movies and TV is here. Hello, mate. Let's see if we can get these comments. For some reason, my comments seem to stop. So where are we now? Yeah, okay, I can turn that off now. Yeah, hang on. That's got it. Okay. Yeah, I think the comments got stuck for some reason. All right, where are we? Just get rid of that. It's a lot of old shit. Looking forward to the box set of The Wicker Man arriving tomorrow. Oh, pretty good. Joseph says it's sunny in Maidstone, but I'm heading to Ramsgate weekend next month. Yeah, it's actually a bit sunny here now. The sun's come out now at the end of the day. Matthew's here. Hello, Matthew. I'm good, thank you very much. Bob wants to know if I finished my Christmas shopping yet. Oh dear, not yet. Anybody that's remotely interested in Halloween, me, Lulu, and Claire will be doing our annual Halloween party. This year's theme is, what did she say it was? Something Manor. I can't remember what it was. Something Manor. It's spiders. Yeah, me and Claire don't like spiders, but the whole theme is going to be the house will be covered in spiders, and we've got like this 10-foot spiders stuck to the front, are going to have stuck to the front of the house, and then we've got remote control spiders going everywhere. I can't remember what it was, something manor. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Hopefully it won't rain. Is that Mooman, sorry. My John Wick 3 Steelbook's card sleeve scratched so bad, had to take it off. Joseph says, I watched Super Colonization on Blu-ray last weekend. Found it on eBay for £35. Watching Fireball XL5 and Supercar in colour. Excellent. David says, when are you going to do an update on your live movie room tour? Yeah, an update. Probably when I've kind of like shifted a few movies around again, because I need to kind of like thin out some of the movies in here. Sub-Zero is here. Hello. Dominic wants to know where you're up to with the X-Files. Crikey. Where am I up to with the X-Files? Let me have a look. Because what I've been doing, I've been alternating between X-Files and Yellowstone because I needed to catch up with Yellowstone. I've just finished season 4 of Yellowstone, so I've got the next series to go. X-Files, I am on season 2, episode 12. So the middle of season 2. It's going to take a long time to get through that. Steve-O says, I got the Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome for Guest House Paradiso. It was expensive import from America. Yeah, I think Jamie's got that one as well. Joseph says, I'm having COVID vaccine and going to see Trollers, is it? Next month? Pardon me. Have you seen any Tupac movies? I have not. No. Joseph wants to know when we get in Battlestar Galactica 4K Battlestar Galactica TV series. We got the movie. Where is the full series? I don't know. I don't know whether or not they're going to do that because we've had the box set has been out for quite a few years now, isn't it? So I have no idea if they're going to bother doing it. Yeah, we're all up to date with the comments now. Fabulous. So what have I got planned this week? So tomorrow I'm working, unfortunately. Tuesday I'm working, unfortunately. Wednesday will be Blu-ray hunt. Probably be Canterbury. But I probably won't bother with Asda because it's not very good now, unfortunately. I'm using the word unfortunately quite a lot. And then Thursday, me and Dad will go to do the weekly shopping in the morning. We might get a breakfast. And then The Creator. Now I look forward to watching The Creator. Around about 2 o'clock or lunchtime, I think. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that. I love Gareth Edwards' films. Rogue One's really good. Godzilla's really good. So I don't think this is going to be crap. Fabulous. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. I can't bloody remember. Oh, dear me. What is going on? Let's have a quick look on here. I might be able to remember what I was going to talk about. Okay, that's my entire list of films that I've seen at the cinema this year. I was just going through this the other day. At the moment, what's the lowest? Let's have a look. What's the lowest? I think probably No Hard Feelings is the lowest, 4.5 out of 10, followed by Expendables 4 at 5 out of 10. Is there any 10 out of 10s? Yes. 1, 2, 2. 2 10 out of 10s. There's a good few 9.5 out of 10s and some 9 out of 10s as well. So I'll have to do my list at the end of the year of best films of the year. Fantastic. Oh, hang on. Okay, so got any comments? Anybody else got any more comments? Otherwise, I might go. I might go early. Yes, because I can't think of anything to talk about. What can we talk about? The comments have dried up, and the comments have never dried up before, and I've never been left dumbfounded with nothing to talk about. Dear me. Maybe on the next stream I'll kind of like have a series of questions or a series of topics to talk about. I'm just trying to think of something to talk about. I can't think of anything to talk about. Yellowstone. Let's talk about Yellowstone. This 4th season, I don't think has been as good as the previous seasons. There's been a bit of a lull in it, especially compared with the end of the 3rd series. That was a corker. But I'm looking forward to the 5th season. I believe this is the last, but it's divided into 2. So I think the second part is it due about November, I think. So I look forward to watching that. But yeah, it's a really good show. I've enjoyed seeing Tim McGraw and Faith Hill back in it, you know, after 1883. But also looking forward to 1923 as well. So that should be pretty good. The next series of that. Hang on, just getting in here. Yes, I know. It's me again. Oh, dear me. Let's have a look. I think we've got a few more comments coming in. Yes, there is a huge delay in comments, which is probably why I've been sitting here talking to myself for the last 5 minutes. What's this? Here is, hang on, get rid of that. Here is a rant. Why Amazon delivery service take ages to come for the post? I don't know, because I mean, if it's Prime, it should be like next day, shouldn't it? Usually, yeah. Alan says you're watching Yellowstone. Have you seen 1883 and 1923? Yes, I have seen both of those. Yeah. Sam says, do you like Ben Stiller, the Making Meet the Fockers 4? They're all right films. I don't know if we need another one. What's your favourite Harrison Ford drama? It might be Witness. Could be Witness. James King says, I have watched around 47 videos on your channel today alone. You never disappoint. No. 47. Oh my flipping Nora. Well, thanks for pushing me analytics up. I hope they weren't too boring. Hulk says, have you seen the trailer for Godzilla -1? Yes. Yes, looks good. Newman says, I watched Strays, had to be a 3 out of 10. Really? I would put it right up there, like 8. I loved it. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. My sort of thing. Super E Remix Tracks is here. Hello. Steve-O says, is there a Stallone film you hate? See, most people would say Stop or My Mum Will Shoot, but it's not one of those films that you hate. It might be a bad film, but it's not a hate film. I really don't know. I don't think there is one that I really hate. You know, they've all got their entertaining parts to them. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I really hate. James says, I started collecting physical media because of watching your videos. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for making you skint. Jake says, do you like any movie films? I don't tend to go for those. They can be a bit farty for me, you know, arty farty. Harry says, are you going to see Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't know. It looks just like the Banana Splits movie. So I don't know if I want to go and see another film about giant animatronic puppets killing people. Pardon me. I think you're missing a lot of comments. I've sent you about 6 comments, really. Yeah, there seems to be some kind of delay. Amazon do use Royal Mail. That's why there is a delay in deliveries. I never get my mail through Royal Mail. If Amazon sends it, it comes by courier. Because they're always white vans and it's always a courier that delivers them. Matthew says, are you looking forward to Loki season 1 and WandaVision finally being released? Yes, definitely. Looking forward to those steelbooks. I think it's going to be dope. I'm really happy Loki is getting a release, knowing season 2 is coming in October the 5th. I know. Kermit says, re Harrison Ford, I would choose The Fugitive. Yeah. Matthew says, what's been your favourite movie of the year so far? I think probably Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning. Harry says, are you going to watch Joker 2? Definitely. Although I'm still on the fence of it being a full-out musical, so I don't know how that's going to go, if it's going to work. Kevin says, Paula, are you getting Avatar on 4K Blu-ray, the first one, on Steelbook? Yes, I will be. As soon as they release it and as soon as we see what the artwork's like. James says, Paulie, have you seen Shameless UK version? Yes, I have. And after seeing it and after seeing the American one, I've got to admit I prefer the American version. Yeah, I prefer the American version. Although they've all got great characters in them. Sam says, what's your favourite Ben Stiller movie? Probably Mystery Men. Probably. Harry gives Strays a 10 out of 10. Matthew says, as we nearly in Halloween season, yes, I think yesterday was the first official day of autumn. What's your favourite horror film? For me, it's between The Ring, Dracula, and The Shining. My favourite horror film of the ones that I've seen, probably The Thing or The Conjuring, the first Conjuring. Although The Shining is really good. David says, what movie should be a roommate? I'm not quite sure what that is, mate. Kermit says, have you seen the American version of Only Fools and Horses? I saw clips of it. I think the whole episode is on YouTube with John Leguizamo, and it didn't look good. It really didn't look good. I remember the same with the In-Betweeners. The American In-Betweeners was absolutely dreadful. Yeah, they can't match it. Americans have got different humour than we do, so they can't do that type of thing. James says, what's your favourite Dexter season and episode? Oh, crikey. Dexter needs a rewatch. I think it would probably be the season with John Lithgow. I can't quite remember which season it is. Doctor Who's Magical Entertainment. The CEX in Dover has Jennifer's Body on Blu-ray with the cover in English. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I picked that up in a charity shop. There's a German version. David says, what movie would you choose for remake? I don't know what that means. Do you mean a remake? What? Yeah, what movie would you choose for a remake? Well, I would remake Independence Day Resurgence. And I would make it good this time. What else would I remake? A few. Paulie, have you heard any AI music on YouTube? There are so many good songs, a lot of Freddie Mercury. So I don't really get into all of this AI stuff. Where has it come from all of a sudden? I mean, we've had AI for a long time. I don't see why everybody's all talking about it. It's just, I don't get it. James says, what movie would you recommend to me on DVD? I really don't know what I would recommend on DVD. What would I recommend? I don't know. Sam says, are you watching Yes Days? No. I'm not sure what that is. I'd like to see another try at Total Recall. I actually thought that was all right, the one with Colin Farrell. I didn't mind that. It was the RoboCop that I had problems with. That one should have been remade. Oh, no, maybe not. Just leave it alone. I think Luke's favourite season of Dexter is the 4th. Wookie Dave is here. Hello, Wookie. Wookie. Did you watch No One Will Save You? Yes. Yes, I watched it last night. Really good. I was a little bit disappointed with the ending, though. I thought the ending was going to be a bit darker, a bit more apocalyptic. But it's a bit of a happy, jolly ending. Okay, so I think we're going to start to wrap it up in a minute. I've been on here for an hour and 55 minutes. We're getting to the end of the comments, so I can tell that I'm boring people now. So if you want to get your last couple of comments in, type them all out, and then we'll go from there. Because it's almost 5:45, and I'm sure people have got better things to do on a Sunday night than look at this ugly mug. Do you reckon will we get another? No, we can't really, can we? I was going to say, will we get another season of Dexter? But I don't think we will now. Is it possible that there could be another season of Dexter? It's like Prison Break. I was hoping they were going to do another Prison Break at some point. Yeah. Oh, dearie me. Let's have a look what we got here. Fantastic. Right. Okay. I think we'll leave it for there then. So we'll call it a day. Sunday. So thank you everybody for popping along and firing off your questions. I hope to at some point get a few more guests on. We'll try and line up like 4 people, and we can all have some nice conversations, because I do miss the streams where we all interact. It's just timing it right and getting everybody free or available. But thank you for Jamie for popping on, and thank you for everybody in the comments for firing off all your stuff, whether or not I answered it or not. If I did miss one of your comments and you like an answer, stick it in the comments of the replay after you're done. But yeah, I think that's it then. So thanks for popping along. There'll be another stream hopefully in 2 weeks' time on the Sunday. And yeah, hope you have a good week, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.